for a piece of pork. The boy's mother had to make a deal with the butcher every day, but he seemed long accustomed to it, watching the butcher walk out of the room satisfied. He knew very well, this was Mom's only source of food. Furong had been afflicted with a strange disease since age 6. His physical age had long reached adulthood, but his appearance was forever frozen at 6 years old. Dad thought he was a monster, so he abandoned mother and son. Only Mom persisted in caring for him. But one day, Mom also left this world due to illness. At first there were kind families willing to adopt Furong, but his secret of not growing up was eventually exposed, so Furong could only keep switching foster families to make himself beloved. Whenever he arrived at a new home, the first thing he would do was secretly sell their existing children to human traffickers, with an innocent appearance as cover. He succeeded perfectly every time, but this time, the one who adopted him was actually his half-brother. Yet Lingguang didn't recognize Furong, and had no idea that beneath the 6-year-old exterior lived a 40-year-old soul. Furong also didn't reveal the truth. From that day on, he had to hug his adoptive mother to fall asleep, enjoying her warm embrace. Lingguang was a chief inspector in the serious crimes unit, always busy with work and rarely home. He hadn't noticed the strange things happening around him. One day, his colleague accidentally fell from a building. Also found was Lingguang unconscious on the 7th floor. The killer was strange, always putting others to death, but showing mercy specifically to Lingguang. The killer had already murdered 3 people. Only Lingguang had encountered the killer and remained unharmed. He naturally became the object of his colleagues' suspicion, but the team leader believed Lingguang wouldn't do such terrible things. Even stranger, when Lingguang woke up, he had temporary amnesia. Knowing nothing about that day's events, he couldn't remember anything that had happened recently. He could only secretly visit his colleague's hospital room. Seeing his partner had become a vegetable, he swore to find the real killer. At this point the team leader told him they had found fibers from Lingguang's clothing under the colleague's fingernails. All evidence pointed to Lingguang being the prime suspect. Even though Lingguang had the time and motive to commit the crimes, the team leader still chose to believe him, and promised to help him find the killer. The next day, Lingguang returned to the police station. He went through all the files, and was horrified to discover the crime times coincided perfectly with his days off, and all the crime scenes were near his home. Even more bizarre, the murder weapon police found at the scene. He had an identical one at home. Lingguang nervously went to his home storage room. When he opened the box, the drill was indeed missing. This made him even more convinced that he might be going insane.